That's not the correct one. Still didn't change properly, for fuck's sake. Oh, I love it when that fucks up. Anyway, hello guys, I'm just setting up some stuff. Okay, hi and welcome to the Marvel Strike Force stream, which is the game that I usually play on my phone. Uh, First things first, I need to check my Discord alliance. I was asleep for 12 hours, which is even longer. Oh, for fuck's sake. Which means that they are probably pissed off. I'm a guild leader, so we'll see what's gonna happen. Okay, let's do this. We have the relic hunt, five hand warriors. Yeah, we'll see a lot of shit going on. Balance update that's gonna come in a couple of days. They're balancing the city heroes, so we are gonna have to level them up soon. We complete the raid. That's fine. First things first, I'm gonna do the event section. We have the storm event that's been going on for a while. I'm just gonna do this quickly. I'm behind now because usually when the everything resets, I'm actually awake. I start working usually in the mornings, 2 or 3 a.m.s. That's why if I start streaming in the afternoon, I'm fucking sleepy as fuck, and sometimes it's kinda annoying. No, we are not leveling that. We are leveling Cosmic Heroes at the moment. I want to get the Star Lord to the next level of the gear. That's why I'm doing things like this. Far. We're not gonna go this one. I think I need these points. No, I don't. Oh my fucking god. One? Are you joking me? Oh. Yeah, I'm missing one. That's fucking great. Oh, Clover Destruction on the last now. We're not gonna level any of that for now. We have some new heroes that I didn't have since I last streamed. This was a long time stream, maybe a month now that I didn't stream Strike Force. I didn't stream it for reasons. I don't want to stream every day the same shit all over and over again. I'll stream that in Path of Exile. Uh, we're gonna start doing the alliance raids. I still haven't joined this one, which is really bad because I'm the alliance leader. High five. So I'm gonna be talking now about some compositions and how I'm playing Ultimus. Well, Ultimus is we have a problem with Ultimus. In all honesty, we cannot go to the next Ultimus, but we can clear 2 Ultimuses per day almost on the weaker one. I took this composition simply because it's fucking amazing. You have Thanos giving energy to these two, and he's giving energy to Gamora and Rocket. In all fairness, I should put maybe Yondu in the middle and Gamora on the left, because Gamora doesn't need that much energy, but this way she gets both Thanos and Peter Quill, the Star Lord. The reason is she gets 100% speed bar fill if she gets it from Thanos. Like if she gets like 2 times from Thanos. That's like she can kill so many. She can get in. She can basically kill everything, and that's why she is good. But I stopped using her in my other team compositions because she's bad. Now in this composition she's really good because she's just gonna keep on killing and killing and killing, and that's fine. Uh, I am kind of dissing off uh, my shield teams a little bit. I had Iron Man for a while. I like it, but his first skill is, in my opinion, really weak. He has one of the highest damage dealing abilities in the game, yet his first skill is so weak that sometimes I want to say, like, why am I using him? But he's really good with Captain, and against hand teams, oh my god, he's amazing. Let me just finish quickly these teams, and then we are gonna go do the Thanos raid, where it's gonna be a little bit harder. I usually auto combat Thanos, but because I'm behind today, I'm not gonna do it. The reason I auto combat is I'm kind of bored with the raids at the moment. We cannot progress to past to 100 in Thanos, and there is not really that much point in doing it. So, like, forcing myself to play super hard. I'm just playing it so we get to 60%. I use my abilities. We get as much raid points as we can, and that's it. Uh, that's my problem with this game. To fix all that, we have to become more hardcore. Now, being a hardcore alliance is something that I don't really want to do for 2 reasons. Being hardcore means some free-to-play players won't be able to cope. The reason is simple. Let's go to Thanos. So this is not the right composition. For this team I'm using, I actually stopped using Night Nurse for a while now, but where is it? We put Yondu, we put Black Widow, we put Iron Man, we put Captain, and I can put whatever I want here. But there is no need for Night Nurse in most of these raids. Like, I'll show you now. This is why I'm saying we don't need Nighters. I need to kill this guy. He didn't get any damage at all. So if I focus on the Punisher with another hero like, let's say, Gamora, and this is why I'm saying his first skill is weak, because there was only 30% chance that he's gonna chain to another guy. Okay. Now we can say we kinda needed Night Nurse, but she cannot heal him anyway. Speed up. And still cannot heal him. Now we can heal him. So in all raid node, like in this node specifically, I used the healing ability from Night Nurse once, and I think she used it passive once. That's not a valid amount of usage. If I were to use Night Nurse a lot, 1 second. What the fuck? Where's my chat? Oh. Something my friend is saying. 1 second. So the team composition I'm currently using is something like this. We put Kingpin here. What the? Ah, shit. Yeah, so something like this, except it's not. Fuck off. This is my current villain composition. I'm not using Crossbones. Crossbones is very, very bad in raids, and there are some people in my alliance that really like Crossbones. The problem is, he's really bad, like in raids specifically. Now I'm working on a hero called Lucky that I got really lucky 2-3 days ago, and I want to level him up as fast as I can because I'm gonna replace Korat here. Well, either Korat or Mordo, sorry. There is also possibility of putting Nobu there and stuff like that. But having Loki there, I only have 2-3 seconds left. Loki is really good. He's like he has something like hand sentry ability that's gonna mask all of them. So we are gonna have and try to do this. Heal and ability block. So there's not gonna be any things like that. We're gonna blind him and stun. Like we got really lucky at the moment. We blinded him, so I'm gonna use Yondu ability to summon minions. We're gonna do this on the shield trooper, and we're gonna pop it here. Now I didn't want to use on him, it's not working, so see the energy that's been building up. That's why you have Thanos. I didn't want to buff up with Kingpin on any of my guys simply because of that. Now I can buff them up, use his ability, he's gonna kill lots of them. And now we have Daredevil here. We're gonna kill off Doctor Strange because he's annoying for that one specific reason. You can kill Luke Cage because he's gonna give buff to defense next, and we can try and doing the rest. I'm not using that much energy on Thanos. There's no need to do a lot. I don't need any healers, if you can see that. Night Nurse you need for raids where you're weaker. Now, if you're weaker than me, of course, your per node time-wise, you would be stuck a little bit longer, and that means that the healing in the long run would be beneficial. But in short term, when you're playing nodes like me, you really don't need that much healing. So I have 3 nodes left here, and this is the hardest, one of the hardest nodes in the game. Well, these 2 nodes are really fucking. This node is fucking hard. Like, it might look easy. It looks easy, but when you go inside and you try to do it, it's really, really hard. So let's do this next node. We're fighting against Nick Fury and Shield. I'm not gonna switch back to my main forces. I'm just gonna use my villains. Why? It's actually, here's where Mordor is really good. You have lots of healing characters there that are gonna try to heal with Secret Operative, yeah. So he's actually gonna destroy the healing abilities of the enemy characters, which is pretty good. And that's why I like Mordor. Mordor is like the mass, like really good with that. Um, I'm gonna do this first. We're gonna go with the shield security. We're gonna kill it. Then we're gonna block every healing shit that's gonna happen. We're gonna use the ulti from Yondu. She's gonna try to heal there, but she's not gonna be able. We use taunt on my Thanos because why not? We're gonna kill off that guy. Now all that healing is useless. We healed a little bit, and now we get to this part. I will use the ultimate. He's gonna heal back. That's why Thanos is nice against, especially against these targets. We're gonna get down to Nick Fury. Try to blind and shit. She's gonna do this, which is pretty bad. Gonna use ultimate once again, and that means that Nick Fury is alone. Uh, very easy raiding so far, if I can say. That's why I kind of love the cosmic setup at the moment. I think the shield setup is nice and everything, but see, this is I'm also going to talk about what's going on with my alliance. I need to make an announcement tomorrow. As soon as this raid season ends, there's going to be some changes. Unfortunately, not everybody's going to be able to stay. I already have plans on my second alliance. Yes, I'm running an alt. I don't know if it's illegal to do that, but I'm running an alt just to make a second alliance so I can have people there. We're gonna do this one. And then we're gonna kill him. Now this is pretty bad now. Now, because I didn't kill Yondu first, he managed to get his ulti off, which was really, really bad. And then he's gonna get his ulti off because he's tanking everything there. Fuck off. Which means my team is gonna be fucked now. Yeah. I'm pretty fucked now. He's gonna go boom. Oh, for fuck off. I didn't do these two and I fucked up my team composition setup and now I'm in a big bad. He's gonna get healed. I'm gonna try to do as much as I can, but this was really, really bad. I need to quit battle. I don't have damage dealing abilities anymore left. He killed both of my damage dealers. Oh, for fuck's sake, I fucked up. So I need to change to my shield team. This is not something that I wanted to do, to be honest. But we can actually start doing Star-Lord team. Have Drax. No, not Drax there. I'm gonna put Rocket Raccoon there. Gamora there. We have Drax as a tank, so that's pretty cool. And we should probably get one more hero. I will use Deadpool in my main team, so I'm just gonna have Hawkeye here for a little bit. Blind on blind action, it's not so bad, and this is against shield team. Hawkeye is pretty good against shield teams. So this is why Gamora is great. She just keeps on killing single targets. This is why Drax is really bad, because he's useless. In almost every situation he's useless. If I didn't fuck up this node at start, I wouldn't have need to do this, and then we could have actually seen the next node as well. Unfortunately, I don't have any energy at the moment, so I'll have to do that later. I'm really sorry about that. I fucked up, simply. Oh my god, so many stupid shit. We have Thanos orbs, and we got 8. So I have 78 out of 200, so that's pretty cool. On basic orb. On gold orb, oh, that's nice. But really bad because I didn't get that much. What else did I get? Supplies. Oh, 5 quake. Yeah. Oh, we always need these and these. So I'm doing that for daily objectives. So I had to do 3 heroes assemble mission as well, and I kind of used my abilities, didn't I? Oh, I didn't. That's great. Which means I did my heroes as well. I'm not gonna take villains yet. I needed to do shit. I actually managed to get to 30 to rank. Which one was it? 37. So that's kind of lucky. My current arena team is something like this. A lot of people don't use Hawkeye from what I've seen, and he's really good in arena for a couple of reasons. Like these teams right here, they're so annoying, but Hawkeye makes it really easy to use. So we speed up. Now I should probably start killing her off first, so we're gonna do that now. I don't really need to make that defense. Like here in this team right now, it's not really beneficial. And now we will do this. This is really great as well. He stole them. And who's next? Who's next? Who's next? Who's next? He's gonna boom. He's gonna fucking. Oh, you fucking idiot. Why wasn't she before him? She was supposed to be before Crossbones. Every fucking time she's before Crossbones. This was the first time she was behind Crossbones. The reason I can kill Crossbones teams is very, very simple. Like, really fucking simple. She gets on turn right before Crossbones. There is something bad going on with this game. There is no way Crossbones can run like that before my. She never got her turn, and I don't know why. This is one big fucking bullshit right there. This is something that happened yesterday. There's something wrong with how the game is playing. I'm not sure what's going on, to be exact. But she was supposed to have her turn before Crossbones. There's no way Crossbones can have second turn before my second of Black Widow. Like, she has extra speed. And she didn't get the debuff from fucking. That's so fucking unfair. Well then, I have to do these. That's something that has been happening lately, like random shit in arenas, and I really need, like, on top, I really need something that can show me which character is going next, because it's been fucking ridiculous lately. See? This is what I'm talking about. So, I don't know how he managed to get on his second turn before, and they didn't even have her. No, they had her, but there's. Oh, they spelled the speed buff, I think. What the fuck? Anyway, back to team compositions. Oh, we can do this one. Now, the reason I'm doing Quake first is very, very simple. I can actually auto-run it after I kill Quake. Mm, Quake will fuck you up. You wanna kill Quake, so she doesn't put slow on you. Maybe that actually happened. I actually don't remember exactly. These team setups are very easy to kill. That's why I like playing against Crossbones. It's very easy, unless some fucking weird shit happens. Like yesterday. I'm playing Arena. I'm about to get to rank 62 back. I finish Arena and I'm rank 81. And I don't know why I'm 81. Because I was supposed to get better rank. gonna kill 2 characters. This is even easier. Very, very easy. I've been using this as my arena team for a while now, and it's not that hard. It's just that a lot of shit in this game is very, very repetitive at the moment. See how easy it is to just. And some people were asking, especially my alliance, why don't we focus more on getting to that next step, top 1.5k? Now, if you want to be really, really hardcore, I would suggest you do that. But in my opinion, I wouldn't do that. Deadpool, Rocket Raccoon. Okay, we're gonna do something weird today. We'll put Star-Lord. No, not Star-Lord here. We're gonna put Rocket Raccoon there. Star-Lord here. Quake here. Okay, there. That means our Rocket Raccoon is our main damage dealer. And we can pretty much do against this one. See how I'm building, I'm buffing basically Rocket. Very, very easy to kill. It's not useful to go do that, not yet. He's gonna go Big Bag Boon though. Which was bad. We lost him. Need to kill Gamora next. Fuck. That was also bad. Because Gamora is now gonna... Oh! Perfect. Perfect. It was kind of a messy fight, to be honest. I didn't expect him to get the second, but that's because he gave the energy to Hand Sentry, which fucked up my order of battle pretty much. Yeah, we can do that. Oh, that's great. We managed to kill those two, and she's gonna kill off her. She's useless. She's gonna kill a little bit back. Well, not a little bit, a lot. He's really worth having in your team when you have guardians. Like they get when I level him up, when I put his passive on to the next level, he's gonna have roughly 30% extra damage on all guardians. Which means Gamora is really good then. I have to kill him next. I'm gonna slow down everything here. That means he should not kill my characters. There we go. I have to kill Yondu. He's gonna survive. Or not. Oh, that's actually great. This team composition, once you start working with it, it's actually pretty good. Like, it's not the perfect one, but it will go long, long way. What the fuck is this shit? Here we need to kill Deadpool, I guess. Yeah, we're gonna focus on Deadpool here. Specifically for that reason. That's actually pretty cool right there. Now I could do this, and she actually dodged it. Oh my god. But it was a pretty easy counter, like, it was a little bit close with crossbows there, but we managed to kill him. And that's like 3 brawlers, that's not good. Oh, we need to change team, yeah. So we have Deadpool next, Crossbones, Kingpin, Mordo, and well, I could put Healer in here, but fucking Korat is gonna be doing just fine. If you focus on Yondu first, it's gonna be fine. I just need to focus on Yondu. So he's dead. Next turn for sure. Oh, that's bad. See how easy it was to kill those? Very, very easy. Like, this setup looked strange, but it actually worked. Now, to be fair, I should have been by today already on this milestone. But I was so lazy that because the blitz takes now, when you start it, around 20 minutes to do it, because you just need to scroll down, get all those teams, those weak teams starting. You need to do them all. This is pretty okay. We can deal with this one. We just need to focus on Quake first, after which we're gonna focus on the Hawkeye, and everything else is really, really easy. Just need to kill Quake before the bonuses come in into play. And this is actually bad. Um, He's gonna heal, but it didn't work out that great. Oh, that's actually pretty. Ah, fuck. He's still alive? Oh, you fucking asshole. Finally, that guy's dead. It's kind of hardish, but it's okay. I'm doing tier 8s, and these are the 3 compositions that can actually do tier 8s. And I haven't lost a single time so far, which is strange. Very strange, because I'm usually doing tier 8s only by my main team. And now I can do by 3 teams. Soon 4. Well, I need Loki for sure. Loki is gonna be like a beast. He's really good. If I put him here instead of Mordo, well, even Mordo is good, but I'll prefer Loki. Which means the next battle is probably gonna be Lost. We'll do this one. I need to kill the mercenary lieutenant as fast as I can. Because if he buffs them up, which is unfortunately lucky for us, I need to buff them up all. Remove the healing capabilities of Night Nurse. And he died. And that's why he's great. Ah, for fuck off. they're both mercenaries, so they get pretty good. Like these three are actually mercenaries, and they get bonuses for each other. So they are kind of good working together, and I only just realized that now. I wasn't even thinking when I made this setup, but they actually work pretty well together. Crossbones is always working together great with Kingpin because he gives him buff, but other than that, like, look at this team right here. He has Drax, Yondu. Like, this is big fucking AoE. You cannot beat this with this team. There's no way you can beat this. If you go against this, you're gonna lose everything on Drax. The time you start going on Crossbones, he will have all the buffs from Kingpin. That means Crossbones is gonna basically one-shot my whole fucking team. This one is the same. I'm not gonna try these teams with this team. There's no way I can win. Like, Drax is the counter to this team. Like, the amount of things I need to do to beat Drax at start is amazing. So I cannot get to Crossbones until I kill Drax, and by the time I get to Crossbones, these guys are gonna do so much damage to me that I won't have enough. So I'm gonna end the blitz now. I'm gonna get all these up and running. I got one more arena battle going on. Let's hope we're gonna win this time. This team should be pretty easy, I hope, because I can beat them all. Like, honestly, it's very easy to do these teams. It's just that I don't know how Crossbone got to his turn before my Black Widow. That shouldn't have been happening. So we'll do something like this. This was pretty fortunate right there. So he has weak stuff right here. And this is pretty okayish. He missed. That's not good. Oh shit. Oh shit. That was kind of bad, but also lucky. Want to get off that fucking guy. Skill vision. I did a stupid thing and then I got kind of lucky, but this is not how it was supposed to go. So we're back to 82. And we complete our all daily objectives. How much do I need to get to the last milestone? A lot. Okay, so I'm behind for sure. We can go to the events. Eye of the Storm. How much I need? 2 minutes. Well, fuck. Can do that later. We also need to do this one. Otherwise I'm gonna forget it. And we need to get stuff for Loki. I guess. What am I doing? He's right there. I need these things for him. 3, not so bad. 5. Loki is pretty cool. I like how they built him around. I'm gonna get this one because that means the mermaid images are gonna be stronger. This is, I think, a really good thing. You summon mirror images and you apply stealth to everybody except mirror images. That's a really powerful. That's basically having a hand sentry in your team that can do a way more. -10 enemy resistance, really great. More stuff with missing controllers, which means that he's really good with Mordo. 1 second, let me go to controller section. Controller. So he's really good with Mordo. Vision? No, Vision is global. So what about Storm? Mutant controller? No. He's Cosmic and Mystic, so that's pretty good. Actually, having Mordo next to Thanos would be better than what they did in that setup right there. For a couple of reasons. One is that he's a Mystic and it will be much better. He's also Cosmic and Mystic controller. So having him right next to Thanos would also be really good. They would do a lot of shit together. And Nobu is Mystic controller as well. But honestly, do you need? Like, he's not benefiting that much. He's only buffing your team. He's not gonna buff enemy team. We have her. She is really good with Loki as well. So now we have 3 Mystic controllers that are working very, very well together. A tank like Thanos that works very well with them. And we would need one more guy or girl that could really do a lot of work. She's biocontroller, so she's not that useful. I would say we put Yondu with them. Yeah, Yondu would be pretty cool. So Loki, Mordo, Yondu, and Thanos. Maybe Scarlet Witch in there, just for funs. But that would be pretty cool to see how it would work. Loki in itself is really, really great. We're gonna see how much are we gonna get now. 6. So I'm 49 out of 80. So I'm getting close. But how many more days are left? 2 days and 12 hours. So I'm gonna be short maybe 10 nodes. Maybe I'll buy them. I don't know. If I'm lucky, I get maybe more. But so we did that. We need to go. We cannot do this. I don't have star 4 hand team. I'm not leveling hand sentry. So we need to do this. Last time I did them 2 stars. Ready. I think I can auto combat it, but I'm not sure. So let's see first how strong it is. Maybe I can buff them up a little bit. Here I think I need to kill him first. He's pretty annoying. I know I didn't heal her, but I healed the other guys, so that's pretty okay-ish. And assassin. Okay, that was pretty bad. I should have waited. Well, we got more out way. We need to kill her for sure. She didn't remove it, which is pretty bad, so I can't attack it. And now they killed fucking Nobu. But I can do it, like, it's not that hard. It's just annoying that they focused on Nobu a lot. Like, I should probably make my hand team stronger because this is a lot of resources I'm missing right there. But I simply can't. I don't have that resource to get there. I would need to invest so much money. I invested so much money into this game, which is making me a fucking retard. But what can you do? So we're gonna do the same thing again and again. But this time I'm not gonna pop stuff like last time. Now he got this buff, so I cannot actually go on him. I need to wait. The reason I did it this way, so I need have one less character to be focused. You get more minions. Oh, that's actually pretty great. We're gonna focus on Han Assassin, even though it's not that beneficial to do that. But we're gonna 5-star it this time. I did a little bit. It's not always you have to go the same ability, max ability to use. You need to wait for your chance, and that's all you need to learn about this game. If you have an ultimate online and you want to pop it, why would you pop it while your character has the also it doesn't matter. Okay. Why would you pop it when your character has offense down and the enemy has offense up? I mean, defense up. Like, you would do 0 damage basically. Well, not 0, but you lower your damage and he lowers your damage. So it's actually really, really bad. But this is basically how you do this thing right here. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna make a trick. And this is pretty bad. Oh, I got 2. That's actually great. And now we have really, really easy enemy. Oh shit, that's actually pretty bad. The reason I had to kill him, I really had to kill him. You're joking me. Oh, that was really unlucky how it went. I went for 1 dying to 0 dying to 3 dying. Oh, at least we got some resources. Which means my Star-Lord can go to next level soon. But he's almost tier 10, which is pretty good. I need to get him 5 more levels, so he's gonna be my next character on level 65. After which I would probably need to get Loki up there and my Kingpin. Since I use Kingpin in my villains team. Mord as well. Crossbones. See, I don't really like Crossbones. He's not that useful for me, so for me he's not that great. Anyway, now we're gonna be talking for probably next 10 minutes about team compositions, what goes with what, and how I'm using it. Maybe you're gonna like it, maybe you won't, but and the future plans of team compositions. So we have Gamora. I'm not using her in my main team anymore for several reasons. I'm using her sometimes, but not. She's in Blitz. I will use her because she's the strongest and she gives me more points. Because the more powerful team you have, the more powerful enemies you catch, the more stuff you go. But at the moment, my main team that I'm kind of using is Iron Man, Captain America, of course, Yondu, Black Widow. Those are the 4s that are using. And then you have situational stuff. If the enemy is kind of weak on the buffs, I will put Gamora. If the enemy is really strong on buff, on Hawkeye. If the enemy can summon more minions, I would use Deadpool. If the enemy if I would need to burst a lot of AoE, I would use Rocket Raccoon. Same with Quake. Quake is actually kind of between all those 3, in my opinion. She's like good for controlling the fight, so she will slow AoE slow a couple of people. So she's good against minions and well heroes, whatever. She's good like a Hawkeye because she can debuff 2 characters, and she has a big AoE like Rocket Raccoon. So Quake is somewhere in between all those three. She's weak in single target. That's where Gamora comes in, and Deadpool. Deadpool has a good single target plus chaining AOE bleed effect. So he's really good with Black Widow, because if you get a lot of enemy minions and both Deadpool and Black Widow chain their bleeding abilities, there you get like shitloads of bleed, and that's pretty cool. But in my opinion, I have all this, and I have my main team that I usually use, because Iron Man and Captain America are really good together. Iron Man is good with Rocket Raccoon because they buff each other because of the tech. Hawkeye is not tech, he's skill, so he's not getting any buffs from there. Deadpool is not tech, he's mutant and X-Force. I could put Star-Lord with Iron Man. Iron Man would buff Star-Lord, extra 10 crit chance to Star-Lord, and later on it would give another 5%, so that's pretty good. So then Iron Man, Rocket Raccoon, and Star-Lord would benefit from each other a lot. Like, it's one of the teams that I could go for. So that would be 1, 2, 3, Captain America and Black Widow together. That would be one of the better hero compositions out there. I would kind of lose the ability to dispel, but I still have Captain America's shield throw that can dispel things, unless it's against really weird setup. But you have so high bursts at the start. Iron Man, Rocket Raccoon, and Star-Lord have great bursts at the start, especially combining them with Black Widow. I know she's not tech, but she should kind of be a little bit techish, in my opinion. They would have great speed, they would quickly kill something, and that gives you great advantage in second turn when Captain America is tanking everything. So that would be pretty cool for a setup, and that's gonna be one of my plans as well. I can use that. My second plan was to get a team like Yondu, Rocket Raccoon, Star-Lord, Thanos, and Gamora. Now that's one of the teams that can actually work really well. I'm actually using that at the moment in Ultimus raids. You have seen that setup. Like, there's so much energy flying around. It's great against teams that have lots of minions. So in raids, you'll just keep on popping. So much energy. You have Thanos 24/7 taunting and healing himself. So against setups that are really high minions, you'll do them, and you have that early burst with both Star-Lord, Rocket, and Gamora as well. Yondu has great AoE. He's great. He can take off enemy buffs. He can do a lot of crazy shit. And Yondu is one of the best characters in the game at the moment. Like, I actually put orange abilities on him because he's super great. Like, and the amount of stuff he can do. His first skill can clear 2 positive effects. I am gonna get this next on with my next orange mats for sure. It's simply too good of a character. I need to get him to the next level as well. I need to get other characters as well. Still need to get Loki. I did just now Star-Lord to get him to level 60. I still need to get him up as well. I need to get Loki next, which I can probably get to level 60, maybe? No, but I can get him to 55, so that's something. We are getting with Loki up and up, so that's pretty good. I should, after this, I kind of want to get, then we have, that's the second team that I kind of want to use. So I have my shield, I have my cosmic team already going on somewhere. That means that Deadpool, Hawkeye, Night Nurse are kind of waste at the moment. So I need to find a good composition with them. Because if I were to use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, actually, let's make a Shield Avenger team. Mostly Shield. So Black Widow, Iron Man, Captain America, Hawkeye, and Quake. That would be my one team. Gamora, Yondu, Rocket, Thanos, Star-Lord would be my second team. Which means we have Deadpool, Night Nurse, wasted in my top 12 at the moment. Well, top 11, but I need Star-Lord on level 65 to be honest. But Deadpool Night Nurse are a waste at the moment. Deadpool, we have seen he works well with Korath and Kingpin. So Deadpool, Kingpin, and Korath would work well. I don't know if he has some other benefits. No, he's pretty all around. She's good in villains and heroes. So Deadpool, Kingpin, Korath would be great together. Combine them with, we have seen Mordo and Crossbones. Why not? Maybe put Loki in there. We'll see. But the way things are going, you can combine a lot of things. And I like both of my teams. I like how I build them up. I will soon have Yondu is only 85 short of his next max rank, which is pretty great. I'm gonna get Iron Man to 6 stars next in the next event, so that's pretty good. Deadpool will be 6 stars next time Deadpool raids come in, so he's been farmed. It's very nice. I would like Black Widow to get to 5 star, but she's really difficult to farm. There's nothing I can do about that. I actually bought shards for Rocket Raccoon, so I can get Star-Lord, so they're kind of tied together. Drax in those compositions just doesn't work for me. Like, we've seen Drax there, and he's good for... well, he's not really that good. In the first turn, if you burst him really fast, yeah, you waste a lot of your abilities on the first turn. On the second turn, he's gonna get the buffs and everything. That's great and all, but after that, he's useless. He just doesn't have anything like Thanos, in my opinion. He is the guardian of the galaxy, and he doesn't have, like, his ultimate is very weak, because change to 1 to 5 adjacent targets, most of the times you're gonna change to one target and then it's over. Like, there's like, it's not that great. It's really not that great because you're not gonna chain properly. I would say Korath is pretty good as well. Korath is really strong, to be honest. I'm surprised that I didn't level him up earlier, but he's pretty strong and he's easy to level up. Doctor Strange I'm not using. I tried to level him up. I'm not happy with him at the moment. Spider-Man, I know a lot. He has been buffed a lot, and his web slinger ability is really great. This ability is really great once you get him to last. But I just never liked Spider-Man that much, to be honest. So I'm not leveling up. I have my tech team. To be honest, it's Wasp, Vision, Ant-Man, Lieutenant, and Riot Guard. That's my tech team at the moment. You'll be surprised how well it works. And it's pretty great tech team. We're gonna rank up Jessica Jones just because it's annoying to see her not getting rank up. Wolverine I'm not gonna use. Winter Soldier, like, I know Luke Cage is great. Like, I can mix something here, like have two teams mixed up, which I use for Blitz, but they're not that great, to be honest. Like, for me, I like to have synergy between my guys. I know what goes around and what can work. Like, I've seen teams that use Crossbones specifically. I hate using Crossbones. The only reason I was using Crossbones is because it's needed. It's a really good hero. I mean, villain. He's good, but he's good for one turn and then he's a waste. Like, he can taunt and everything. He can maybe survive a little bit longer, but he's not a true tank, and he's one hit wonder. He's good paired with Kingpin. I'll give it that, because Kingpin will buff everybody up, and that's why a lot of people are buffing, because he's good in defensive. And you can see that I can lose sometimes against those teams. Actually, I didn't lose for 2 days against Crossbones teams, and then today weird shit happened. I lost. There's no way I should have lost that game. He should have gotten the stun, but he started going before me. So I don't know why that happened. I'm not sure if I got slow from Quake, but I don't think she should have gotten slow up, because my my Black Widow didn't have her second turn up and running, or third turn, something between those. Anyway, Black Widow should always have 3 turns before Crossbones unless you get slowed by Quake. That's a pure fact. And I don't think Quake had... I'm not sure Quake should have done that. Anyway, this was a pretty long stream for Marvel Strike Force. I need to say... what? Not really much. The Blitz is boring. Raids are kind of boring at the moment because we can't go for next Ultimates raids. I want to go, but I can't. In 4 days and 12 hours, there's going to be next raid season. There's going to be changes to my alliance a little bit. My plan is kind of to make a second alliance where we're going to put some weaker players because, let's be honest, like, if you watch the stream and you're in my alliance, this is what's going to happen. We have strongest team power. Wasper, oh, he's been up from race. So I'm kind of lacking. They're catching up to me. That's perfectly fine. We have this thing right here, strongest team power 88,000, which is pretty weak. So Texarkana is really weak at the moment. So he might go to the second lines. And then you have collection power. This is something that I really need to change. So yeah, Vasper has really strong main team, but he's really weak in... Same with Race. Like, they have really strong one team, but they are weak in everything else. So once you put them in a raid where they need to use more than one team, they're kind of weak. So we have Jed and 7 Moon. Now, they have 100 and Jed is 105. Now, don't get me wrong, they're stronger than my other players. So at the moment I have roughly 3 guys. Wait, where's collection power? 3 guys that are kinda in between. Like, Texarkana has pretty okayish collection power, but he has weakest strongest team. So when we hit those high level raids, he's not gonna be good. So technically I'm crossing him out. I have Jed and 7 Moon, which maybe do 1 or 2 nodes before they need to switch to second team. Oh wait, they don't have, so they're kind of crossed out. Wasper, he has pretty good, like, he has one really strong team, same as Race. So I cannot cross them out because they can actually do 2 or 3 nodes before they're out, and that's actually enough for me to keep them in the guild. See, I'm not thinking, oh, you need both collection and power. Yes, but you need them balanced. Like, I'm lagging behind others at the moment, but my collection is pretty high. Same with Jake. We have highest collection power in the guild because we have wide array of heroes and villains. Jake's a little bit behind in the strongest team power. Like, he's 127. That's 17. No, that's, yeah, 17,000. That's not that far, but he has same type of heroes that I have. Well, almost. And he can mix match and all that things. So that's what I'm actually looking around. Shackman is also weak. Faust is weak. Like, these heroes here are weak. But we'll see how it goes. Like, I need to see after this raid. We are trying to max this raid season so we get more orange paints, and after which I'm gonna have to change some things. It's unfortunate, but in my opinion, 7 Moon should not be level 63. He should have been 65. So that's one of the reasons. Like, you cannot have 100 strongest team and 170 collection power. That's not enough. That's okay for couple of things, but when you go in these high level raids like Ultima's level 6, this is not enough. Like, I will sometimes die with my strongest team, and we are talking about strongest raid team, so that team actually will be weaker in raid because that's only his 5 strongest teams, stronger players, stronger heroes or villains, whatever. But once you go into Ultimate 6, you will not be able to do that. Like, even me on this kind of power, I die sometimes. Either because of my stupidity, either because I'm unlucky, or either because it's wrong composition against that thing. And you will never know what's right or wrong, but I don't want to force my guys to use power cores on every single Ultimus level 6 raid to be viable. Because we need to hit that 30%, and that 30% is fucking hard. Even the 30% is fucking hard. What will be when we start needing to go for 60%? That's my aim. We need some kind of progression. So there goes the need to make a second alliance, or kick those people to get stronger players in. I don't like kicking people unless they fuck up. That's the pure truth. And we haven't been fucking up that much. We had one fucked up raid, and I don't know what happened, but okay, I can understand because we were doing a lot of raids in at the moment. I'm trying to use all the raid points from here, and we're trying to maximize. Like, we used a lot of points now. We're back. We had 70,000. We used them in this couple of days, a lot. So I'm trying to. I understand that we are getting burned out a little bit, but keep in mind that we have to. Current raid season is like 1 million. 100 is 654. We are at position 942. So that's pretty good. So we should be around 1 to 2% for sure. So we would get either this or this. Like, this is between what we get. Not this. I don't want this happening. So we are maximizing our points. We will probably get to milestone 7, which is pretty good. We will never get to this part. Like, it's the advantage those guilds have now is gonna get even worse. Like, we are never gonna be able to compete with the rank 1, rank 2, rank 3. We will be able to compete for 1, 2. That's the pure truth, and there's nothing that can change that. Unfortunately, the way Strikeforce is made is bad for casual guilds, because you have, like, I'll be honest, I spent around 1,000 euros so far since I started playing this in April, which is a lot. But when you think about it, I spend 20 euros per week. 20, 20, 20, 20, that's 100 per month. And then there's an event, I spend maybe 50 euro on something. There goes your money. I'm kind of ashamed that I spent so much money, because this game is not that great, but I don't have patience with some things at the moment. Ever since I have more money, since I'm working okay's job and everything. Back in Croatia, you would never see me spending this much money on anything. But I moved to Ireland, I have money, I can do that. I don't like asking from my alliance mate to spend money, and I will never ask you to spend money. Only thing I ask you to have a backup ready, and that's one of the most important. I had a player in my alliance. Well, I didn't stream because we have some problems as well in alliance. This is pure fact. He comes into alliance. I tried for 3 days. I really tried to explain things. He fucked up every single day, and then the last day he fucked up. He joined very late, and he was really behind, and he didn't have enough power cores. One thing you always have to do is to have at least 100 power cores. Why? So you can either get that 10 energy to finish your raid, to revive your team in case you fucked up, because it can happen. Like, I know I can die for stupid reasons, so can you. Something like there can be a bug or something that can debuff your whole team with defense down, and then the enemy one shots you, and blah blah blah. All those things can happen. So what you need is always to have at least minimum of 100 power cores in reserve, and that's all I'm asking. I'm not asking you to spend money. If you want, you can spend it. That's up to you. But I want to have 100 power cores for 3 reasons. If you fuck up, to fix your mistakes. If you're really close to getting next percentage goal, yeah. And third, to cover your fucking ass in all things. Like, that's a minimum. Having 300 is also better. You can do 2 more nodes, for example, or 3. But you have to have that minimum. It's all about, like, when you're thinking this game is similar like chess, you have to think few steps ahead, and that's how I'm playing Arena and everything. I'm thinking what's gonna happen in 2 or 3 turns. I'm not thinking, oh, I'm just gonna use my abilities now and I'm done. No, I'm thinking how I can fuck up. What's gonna happen? Why I'm attacking Quake first and then Crossbones? I know that I need to take out Quake for several reasons. She's gonna debuff slow on me, and after Crossbones finishes his ulti, she's gonna ulti and I'm dead. So I need to think about it. Okay, who is the higher target, Crossbones or Quake? In my opinion, Quake is always gonna be a higher target than Crossbones, because I can stun Crossbones. I cannot stun Quake, so that means that I need to switch. So Quake is always gonna stay alive. I have Yondu and Ironman trying to finish off Quake before I finish off Crossbones. I'm unfortunate. Sometimes it can happen. Shit happens. Something went wrong in that fucking arena battle. I'm still pissed off about it, but what can you do? Quake is high priority target in almost every battle. Yondu is always target after her, after Crossbones, and if I can kill Quake fast, I will quick Crossbones next, and I will quick Yondu next. That's how you prioritize your target. In like, if you're watching other streamers and they have these charts of godlike power and everything, yes, Crossbone is semi-god, and Yondu is like the god tier character. That's true, but you need to know how it goes around. Who will fuck you up first? One of the reasons I stopped using Gamora in my setup is because at the current level, Yondu is gonna steal her buffs and use her 50% offense up on me on his AoE. So that's a really bad turn of events for you. So you don't really want to use Gamora versus Yondu. Never. Because what you're gonna see is enemy Yondu stealing offense up, then my Yondu stealing his offense up. That's good for me as well, but he's gonna use it first. Whenever he's gonna use it first. And then he's gonna use his ulti, he's gonna do more damage to me. I'm not gonna have ulti anymore because my team is faster usually. Doesn't matter, sometimes it's not. But those kind of counters, you need to know what works around. The reason I'm using Hawkeye, I fucking hate Hawkeye. I hate that character. I hated it since all the Avengers. I don't like it. I simply don't like it. I don't know why. Don't ask me. Same thing, I don't like Spider-Man. I like Spider-Man, that's it. But the reason I use Hawkeye is really good in Arena. That AoE AoE mass miss, AoE dispel, it's really good, especially against hand sentry teams, especially against those. He can also slow the target a little bit, so he's gonna be delayed, and that's maybe where I fucked up in that battle in Arena. I should have used it on Crossbones, but I thought I'm gonna be able to have Black Widow next, and I didn't. So that's my mistake as well. But I don't see, like, for me, Hawkeye is really great in Arena, but he's fucking useless everywhere else. That's one of the things you need to think about as well. Anyway, guys, I've been talking for 1 hour 25 minutes, 57, well, 26 now. I hope that explains some things. You saw some stupid shit, some good shit, you know, whatever, what's been going on with Marvel Strike Force. I'm not gonna stream this until I get Loki and Star-Lord to max, probably. It's no point, to be honest. Like, I'm gonna stream mostly Path of Exile, and next week, next Tuesday, one other RPG is coming out, Kingmaker. I'm gonna stream that as well, but don't expect Marvel Strike Force stream anytime soon. I am playing it. I just don't think it's viable for me to stream it for 20 minutes or 30 minutes and just showing you what's been happening. If I'm gonna do a stream, I'm gonna do a stream like this. I'm gonna try to talk a lot, where I can tell you about good team compositions and what not. And you can also see strange fucking mistakes. Anyway, it's a good game, not the greatest, but it works. Thanks for watching. My next stream is gonna be up in 10 to 20 minutes, maybe 1 hour. We'll see. It's gonna be Path of Exile. Until next time, see ya.